The Harpers lived on a quiet, tree-lined street where nothing ever happened and everyone knew everyone. That's why no one questioned Daniel Reeves. He was the neighbor who fixed broken fences, brought over warm casseroles, and remembered birthdays better than relatives did. Lily Harper, 12 years old and painfully shy, liked that he listened when she talked about school. Her parents liked that he treated her like one of his own. That was the first mistake. Daniel didn't rush. He studied them, their routines, their arguments, their loneliness. He became their emotional glue. When Lily's father worked late, Daniel filled the silence. When her mother felt overwhelmed, Daniel reassured her she was doing her best. He wasn't just trusted, he was needed. So when Lily didn't come home one evening, Daniel was the loudest voice of concern. He helped organize search parties. He hugged Lily's mother while she cried into his shoulder. He stayed up all night with her father, going over possibilities, carefully guiding their fears away from himself. 3 days later, Lily reappeared walking down a rural highway, barefoot and dazed. She said a man had taken her but let her go. She couldn't describe him. Daniel was there when she told the story. He cried harder than anyone. What no one knew was that Lily had recognized his voice the entire time. But he had spent months preparing her for that too. He had told her about special secrets, about how families sometimes fall apart when children say the wrong things. He had made her believe her parents would be hurt, maybe even arrested if she told the truth. Fear sealed her silence better than any locked door. Life limped back to normal. Daniel became even more present, more protective, more involved in Lily's recovery. Her parents were grateful. They believed trauma had confused her memory. A year later, he took her again. This time, he planned for permanence. He drove her across state lines to an abandoned hunting cabin buried deep in the woods. No electricity, no neighbors, just trees thick enough to swallow screams. He told her her parents had stopped looking. He told her the police thought she had run away. He told her he was the only one who still cared. Weeks passed. Search efforts faded. Her parents were drowning in guilt and exhaustion, and Daniel was right there, bringing groceries, paying bills, holding them together while secretly keeping their daughter hidden miles away. But Daniel made one mistake. He underestimated chance. A hunter tracking a wounded deer spotted smoke from the cabin chimney and reported it. Police followed the trail and found Lily inside, pale, thin, and barely speaking. Daniel was arrested within days. The town called him a monster. The trial called him a manipulator. Experts called him a textbook predator. But Lily never testified. She said she couldn't remember enough. She said everything felt foggy. Daniel went to prison anyway, based on physical evidence and his own inconsistent statements. The Harpers tried to rebuild their lives. Therapy, moving houses, new schools. But Lily was never the same. She slept with the lights on. She panicked when doors were locked. She refused to talk about the cabin. Then, 5 years later, while cleaning out old storage boxes, Lily's mother found something that made her blood run cold. A stack of letters, all addressed to Daniel, all written in Lily's handwriting, dated before the first abduction. They weren't cries for help. They were apologies. "I'm sorry I make things hard at home. I wish I could be better like you said. Don't be mad at me. I'll do what you said." Her mother didn't understand. Neither did the police. Lily swore she didn't remember writing them. Handwriting experts confirmed they were genuine. But here's the part no one could explain, and the part that never made it into court. One letter mentioned a place Lily had never officially been. A second cabin. Further north. No records. No map location. No evidence it ever existed. Search teams combed the forests for months. Nothing. No structure. No foundation. No debris. Just trees and silence. Daniel refused to speak about it. Even in prison, even years later, he would only smile and say, "Some places don't want to be found." To this day, Investigators believe Lily may have been taken somewhere else before anyone realized she was missing. A rehearsal, a test run, a darker chapter erased from memory. Lily, now an adult, still has nightmares about a room with no windows and a humming sound she can't place. No one knows where that memory comes from. No one ever found the second place. And that may be the most terrifying truth of all. That part of her story happened somewhere no one has ever seen, and may still be out there waiting in the woods,